It's time for the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, it's baseball, the Sparta Spartans and the Holmen Vikings. The KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning at 1025 Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Your comfort is their business. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Pizza Corral. Round up the family and head for Pizza Corral in Holmen. Edward Jones and your financial advisor in Sparta, Jerry Bissinger. And Premier Spine Health and Injury on Main Street in Holmen. Get back in the game with Premier Spine Health and Injury. Now let's go down to the field with KQEG's Rick Wilson. It's time for the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sparta High School. Rick Wilson today bringing you the game between Sparta and Holmen, two number one teams. These teams are both tied for first place in the MVC, and tonight we will find out which one is going to take over that first position. Sparta comes in tonight 7-2 overall, 3-1 in the conference, coming off a big win against Brookwood, 13-3. They've beat Aquinas so far. They 10-run to Aquinas. Logan they beat 8-6 on Alaska 7-6. So they're coming in pretty strong tonight. We should see a lot of great seniors out there as they propel this team into the number one spot. Holmen, on the other hand, 7-3 overall, also 3-1 in conference, hence the tie. They beat EC Memorial 2-1 the other night. We saw that game, and they were pretty solid against them. A real pitching battle, though. They beat Onalaska, they've beat Toma, and they beat Aquinas. Onalaska they will face next on Monday as they start to go through the MVC a second time around. So that's what we're facing tonight here. Two great teams coming up against each other. We should see some pretty good action. I'll be bringing you the game here tonight. So very shortly we'll get things underway, but in the meantime we'll take a break, and we'll be back with our first pitch in just a little bit. So stick around, everybody, as we bring you the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight it's a battle for first place between Sparta, the Sparta Spartans, and the Holmen Vikings. We'll be back after this.
You know Boyer's Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas. And more sofas. We picked out love seats. And more love seats.
We picked out recliners.
And more recliners.
Dining room furniture. Bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling System.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
No matter
Premier Spine Health and Injury in Holmen has opened a new state-of-the-art chiropractic facility in Holmen. They offer a specialized exam and specific plan to deal with your pain.
Whiplash, concussions, TMJ, carpal tunnel, even headaches and migraines. We work to relieve the pain caused by these symptoms so that you can get back to doing the things that you love.
Set up an appointment today. Your first visit is only $39 and it's donated to the charity of your choice. Call or stop by Holmen's Premier Chiropractic Office, Premier Spine Health and Injury at 814 Main Street in Holmen.
Hey Race fans, it's the voice Dan Dyke along with Paul Reichert and Billy Knocknalls. We are ready for year number 9 of Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
It's going to be a great season. We're going to have drivers from La Crosse and Toma tell you about how their season's going, and maybe a couple of different guests along the way too.
If there's a race at a track in about 4 states, we're going to be there. I'll be announcing there. The video cameras are going to be going full force, and you'll see them Thursday through Sunday. Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing. Hey Race fans, it's
Welcome back, everybody. We're just about to get underway here at Sparta High School. We'll run down the Spartans out in the field today for you. On the mound is Brett Stiesel. He's our pitcher today. Behind the plate, Austin Stiesel. He will be number 26. And at first base, we've got Hunter Steinhoff. Second base is Nick Church. Over at third base, we have Tanner Oswald. At shortstop is Adam McKee, number 4. Out in left field, then, we have Jess Sullivan. He's number 1 out there in left field. In center field today will be Philip Richards. And over in right field, it's Isaac Stiesel. So that's how they line up for you. And starting for the Holmen Vikings, Kevin Cable. Now, Cable last Tuesday had a great day against the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes as he got on base 3 out of 4 times. He had a couple of really good hits. So this is a great young man to lead things off for the Holmen Vikings to try to get things underway. On deck, Rylan Wall, the sophomore, and in the hole will be Cameron Weber. So that's 1, 2, and 3 as we get things underway here for the Holmen Vikings and the Sparta Spartans. Once again, on the mound, Brett Stiesel for the Spartans. A little high that time. That'll be ball 1. Here he comes again one more time. Big swing by Cable. That'll make it 1-1. There's a pop fly headed towards first base, and it's caught, so 1 away. So Cable start things out with a fly out to the first baseman. Would have been out of bounds, but he just stepped right over there. Steinhoff stepped right over and picked it off. So 1 out, and that brings up Rylan Wall. Rylan is the only sophomore starting today for the Holmen Vikings. His brother Nevin, I believe, was our pitcher the other day against Eau Claire Memorial. Pitched a great game. There's a ball. 2-0. Put that one inside. Brushed him back a little bit. 3-0 now. And no, we got a strike there. Looked like Wall was ready to run down there. Gary Sasala behind the plate today, calling the strikes and balls. And there's a foul ball. That'll make it a full count, 3-2. Bruce Yates out in the field, our other umpire today. And another foul ball as he protects the plate, keeps himself in there. Count stays 3-2. 1 out so far. We're in the top of the first inning, just getting things underway if you're just joining us. And he struck him out. Boy, he caught that low corner there and got him again. Wall thought he was walked. That brings up Cameron Weber. Cameron, a junior at Holmen. Also a 3-sport athlete, football, basketball, and now baseball. It's a strike right off the bat. 0-1. High and outside that time. 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2. Stiesel with a great fastball there. He finds that zone very nicely. And he struck him out. There you go. 3 up, 3 down, and that retires the side. Nobody on, no hits, no runs, no errors. And the bottom of the first inning coming up will bring Sparta up here in just a moment.
Brett Stiesel, McKee, and Richards.
And before we do that, we'll take a little break, folks, and we'll return with the bottom of the first inning in just a moment. Stick around. Lots more baseball coming your way on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com.
At Boyer's, we have a great selection of furniture.
At great prices.
And great personality.
We'll be the judges of that.
Love seats, great.
Prices, great. Personality, so-so.
Sofas, great.
Prices, great.
Personality, so-so.
Recliners, great.
Prices, great. Personalities,
But I'm your grandpa. Can't you give me a break?
All judges' decisions are final at Boyer's Furniture.
Please?
And welcome back, everybody, to Sparta High School. Holmen now takes the field. We'll see if we can tell you who's out there on the field for Holmen. Ben Byan, the senior, will be pitching today. Behind the plate, once again, Brandon Fleury. He's also a senior. Senior Logan Stauffer will be at first base. Second base is Mason Palmer, a junior. Cameron Weber, a junior, also at third base. Shortstop, sophomore Rylan Wall will be at shortstop today. In left field, Caleb Mattel. Center field is Kevin Cable. And in right field, we've got Adam Quam. So that's how they line up. And starting now at the plate for Sparta, Brett Stiesel, the pitcher, leads things off. Reaches for that one, strike one. Bob Stiesel, of course, the coach for the Sparta Spartans. Having a great season. There's a ground ball out to first base. He'll pick it up, step on the bag, and he's out. So Stiesel starts things with a ground out to first.
Number 4,
and now Adam McKee will come up next. Shortstop for the Spartans. Pitch number 1. Strike number 1. Both teams pitching a couple of their best guys today. Strike 2. McKee reaches for that one. There's the ground ball. Third baseman's got it over to first. And he got him. It was close, but he got him.
Next up for Sparta, center fielder number 23, Philip Richards.
So that brings up Philip Richards, senior at Holmen. Or excuse me, at Sparta. This will be batter number 3 here. That's low and in the dirt that time. That'll be a ball 1. That looked kind of low that time. Ball 2. Richards being very careful, keeping an eye there. There's a fly ball. That's going to drop foul. Quite a bit of a wind coming out of left field there, blowing across the outfield. That might have helped that one go foul that time. Little bit of a change up there, foul ball. Two and two. 2 and 2 and 2 outs. And he reached for that one, but he got a tip on it, so it'll be a foul ball, and he'll stay in there. 2 and 2. Here's Byam, winds up. There's the pitch. And another foul ball. That's headed into somebody's backyard. Two and two. Richards protecting the plate, keeping himself in there. Oh, that's going to be high and inside. 3 and 2. Full count. There's a ground ball. Shortstop comes in on it. He's got it over to first, and they got him. 3 up, 3 down for the Sparta Spartans. And we will move
second for Holmen. We'll bring up
to the
Wall.
top of the second inning now.
Holmen
We'll start
and
with
Stoffer.
Nevin Wall, the designated hitter today. He's hitting for the pitcher, Ben Byam, followed by Adam Quam on deck and Logan Stoffer in the hole. 1, 2, and 3. This game, of course, was originally scheduled to be in Holmen yesterday, but due to weather and then due to some transportation issues, they ended up moving it up here to Sparta. So when they meet again, they just swapped basically. When they meet again, they'll play at Holmen. So no score here as we move into the top of the second inning. Don't forget, if you're watching tonight's game on the internet, be sure to hit that little button that says subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. Then whenever we go live with a game, you will get a notification on your phone. Just click the subscribe button, and that'll take care of it for you. All right, on the mound for
the Vikings, designated hitter number
Sparta,
8,
Brent
Nevin Wall.
Stiesel still on the mound, and boy, he pitched a great first inning, 2 strikeouts. See if he can continue that way. Here he is. That's a high pop-up infield, third baseman under it. He's got it. 1 out.
Right fielder number 28, Adam Quam, stepping in for the Vikings.
Brings up Adam Quam, the right fielder. This young man can hit the ball if he connects to it. Strike 1. 1 out. Strike 2. There's a foul ball. That'll go out of bounds. 0 and 2. Stiesel's got himself ahead of the batter here, so Quam's going to have to protect the plate now. There's a wild pitch. Gets away from Stiesel. Luckily, nobody on base, though. Got him. Wow. 3rd strikeout.
First baseman number 4, Logan Stoffer, stepping in for the Vikings.
You strike out 3 out of 5 players. That's pretty good. So here's Logan Stoffer now coming up for the Vikings. See if he can get something started here. Could turn out to be a long day pitching duel here. That's high. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0. There's the strike. 2-1. Stoffer hoping for another ball there. I think he's going to take a swing at this one if it's good. Nope. It's high again. 3-1. So they'll make him hold the bat now. See if he can get on base. Stiesel probably will burn one right down the middle. There it is, 3-2. There's a swat, and it'll be out into center field. He's going to get a base hit out of that one. So the first hit of the game picked up by Logan Stauffer.
Next up, catcher number 3, Brandon Fleury.
2 outs now. Brandon Fleury coming up. The senior catcher for Holmen. Step into the batter's box. Number of games going on around the conference today. None of them, except for this one, are conference games. Bring you up to date on that in just a moment here. That's high, ball 1. There's another one. That'll go out into left field and another base hit. As Holmen gets a little 2-out rally going here.
Next up for the Vikings.
So Caleb Mattle's going to come up now. Junior. Central's at Viroqua today. Let's see, Aquinas is over at DeSoto. Logan's up at Menominee. Onalaska is hosting Prairie du Chien today. And Reedsburg is over at Tomah. So the only conference game going on today is this one right here, and this is for first place in the conference. Central in second, 4-2. So whoever loses this one will move to second place. Here's Caleb Mattle now. That fly ball, that's going deep to center field. He's running back, and he's got it. And that retires the side. Great catch by the center fielder, Philip Richards, there as he catches that one on the run and retires the side. So that brings us
bottom of the second. We'll
through
bring up Austin Stiesel,
an inning and a half, and we're going to head to the Sparta side of the second inning here, but we'll take a quick break first, and we'll be back with that part of the inning right after this.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling System.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Mary's fans, it's the voice, Dan Dyke, along with Paul Reichert and Billy Knocknalls. We are ready for year number 9 of Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
It's going to be a great season. We're going to have drivers from La Crosse and Tomah tell you about how their season's going, and maybe a couple of different guests along the way, too.
If there's a race at a track in about 4 states, we're going to be there. I'll be announcing there. The video cameras are going to be going full force, and you'll see them Thursday through Sunday. Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing. Hey, race fans, it's the...
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson once again at Sparta High School. Starting out the bottom of the second inning now, Sparta, Austin Stiesel coming up. He's the catcher. Great catch by Philip Richards ended that last inning there as Holmen was threatening. Strike one. Holmen was threatening. They had 2 men on. Little 2-out rally going, but so they picked up the first 2 hits of the game. And now let's see if Sparta can get something going. 1-1. Big swing, strike 2. Ground ball that gets past the pitcher out into center field. That's a base hit. So Stiesel gets on with a base hit to center.
Second baseman number 14, Nick Church.
Nick Church coming up now, the second baseman for the Spartans. Also a senior. Ball one. Ben Byam on the mound for the Holmen Vikings. No score here at the bottom of the second inning. That was inside. Ball two. That's high and outside that time. 3-0. Very well could pick himself up a walk here. Man on first. No outs. There's the strike. 3-1. Church is going to hold his bat there on a 3-0 count, see if he can get that walk. They'll give him back his bat now. He should be able to swing away. Ooh, that goes inside. No, they're going to call it a strike. Looked to me like it was a little on the inside there. Must have caught that corner. So a full count now, 3-2. See if Byam can pitch his way out of this one. Nope, he walked him. So that puts Nick Church on first and Austin Stiesel on second. Sparta with men on first and second, no outs. And that brings up the DH, Ethan Kruger. Kruger, a junior, batting today for the first baseman, Hunter Steinhoff. Inside corner, caught it. Strike one. That's outside. Ball one. 1-1. Big swing down to second and tried to get that runner picked off and could easily have been a missed ball and found that out in the field there somewhere, but shortstop came running over. Rylan Wall caught that ball. Got him, struck him out.
Next up, left fielder number 1, Jeff
So one
Sullivan.
out, runners at first and second, and up to the plate comes the left fielder, Jess Sullivan. See if Sullivan can keep things going here. Headed towards the bottom of the order now for Sparta. Big swing, strike one. Base hit and a walk so far, put two men on. Strike two. Sullivan going after it. Got him. Throw it down to second. He gets back safely. Two outs.
Next up for Sparta,
First and
third
second
baseman
still.
number 12, Tanner Oswald.
Tanner Oswald comes up now, the third baseman, junior at Sparta. Two outs. Byam needs one more out to get himself out of this one. There's a strike, strike one. Ball one. Strike two. Oswald looks like one of those guys, if he connects, it's going to go a long way. One and two. Nope, outside that time. Evens it up, 2 and 2. Ground ball. Shortstop's got it. Over to first. They got him. So Oswald grounds out to the shortstop to retire the side. And on one hit and a walk, they leave 2 men on. No runs that time around, no errors, just 1 hit. So we'll take a little break before we get to the top of the 3rd inning here. That's coming up in just a moment. I take that back. We'll keep it right here, folks. We'll keep it right here. And we do want to remind you that one of our sponsors today is our friends up there at the Pizza Corral in Holmen. Before or after the game, be sure you round up the family and head on over to Pizza Corral in Holmen for their original pan-style pizzas. Don't forget the soup, the salad bar, ice cream, beverages. Enjoy inside dining or fast carryout. Banquet and party rooms are also available. That's the Pizza Corral in Holmen. You can call them for a delivery, 526-3660. That's 526-3660 for Pizza Corral. Well, we're going to move to the top of the 3rd inning here now. Still no score. Coming up for the Holmen Vikings, we'll start with the bottom of the order. That would be Mason Palmer. Hit a double against Eau Claire the other day, so this young man can put the ball where he needs to. And then we'll move to the top of the order. Kevin Cable will come back up. He's on deck. Ryland Wall in the hole. So if it's always nice if you can get the bottom end of your batting order to get on base, and then you move to the top of the order. It kind of puts you a leg up going into the top portion of your batting order. So here we go. Mason Palmer coming up, junior. Second baseman.
First up, second baseman number 2, Mason Palmer.
Brett Stiesel still on the mound. Three strikeouts so far for him in 2 innings. Strike 2. That's outside. Ball 1. 1-2. Foul ball. That's going to go out of play into somebody's yard. Count stays 1-2. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Right over to first base it goes, and 1 out.
Top of the order for the Vikings, center fielder number 11, Kevin
So
Cable.
Kevin Cable coming up now. Flied out last time to the first baseman, I believe it was. I think it was a little foul ball kind of thing, and stepped right underneath it and picked it off. Cable had a great day, I think I mentioned earlier, against Eau Claire Memorial last Tuesday. See if he can get on base today. So far, only 2 hits for the Holmen Vikings. No runs. Ooh, into the dirt. Ball 1. There's a long ball. That'll stay fair. That's going to get him a double. Into left field it goes. Right down the left field line, and Cable starts things out with a double.
Shortstop number 17, Ryland Wall, next up for the Vikings.
So that brings up the number 2 guy, Ryland Wall, who struck out last time at bat. So a man in scoring position here for the Vikings now. Kevin Cable, and he's got some speed under him. Ball 1. That's a little on the outside. Ooh, Stiesel steps off the mound there. Taking a close look at Cable on second base there. Wants to make sure he doesn't get too far off the base. Pitch. And a ball. 2-0. What would make that 3-0? He walks him. So Wall gets on base now. We've got runners at first and second. And that brings up our cleanup hitter, Cameron Weber, who struck out last time at bat. We'll see what he can do this time. Strike one. Ball 1-1. First base playing in just about at the edge of the grass. Third base seems to be in his normal spot. Sparta looking for a double play here. There's the bunt. Down the first base line. Pitcher comes over, picks it up. He gets it to the first baseman. They'll get him at first, but the runners move to second and third. So Weber with a sac bunt. Back to picked up by the pitcher. He put a nice bunt down the first baseline, but Stiesel moved in pretty quickly and was able to pick it up and get it over to first.
Designated hitter number
So now we
8,
got one
Nevin
out,
Wall.
and Nevin Wall comes up, the DH, flied out to the third baseman last time, kind of an infield fly. That looked low, ball one. Wall today DHing for Ben Byam, the pitcher. I don't know. They're going to say no. I guess he didn't swing at it. 2-0, I believe. Whoa, way high. There's a strike. 3-1. Ball four, he walked him. So that puts
Next up, right fielder number
Nevin
28,
Wall
Adam Quam.
on first, and we've got bases loaded with Adam Quam coming up. A young man that can hit that ball, too. Struck out last time at bat, though. He is their right fielder. Strike one. Stiesel coming right after him with a fastball. Ball one. Beautiful day out here at Sparta High School. Great day for baseball. A little windy. About 60-some degrees at start here. Foul ball, out of play. One and two. There's a high pop-up, and that is going to go out of play, out of the fence. Count stays at 1-2. Guam protecting the plate. This we saw this against the Calais Memorial with this young man. He's a hard man to get out. He keeps connecting with the ball even though it goes foul. Pretty good at protecting the plate, keeping himself in the game. That's a little high. 2-2. Last thing Stiesel wants to do is walk in a run. Another high. Full count, 3-2. Big pitch coming up now from Stiesel. He did it. He walked him. And that brings in a run for the Holmen Vikings.
First baseman number 4, Logan Stauffer, stepping in.
Logan Stauffer will come up next as the catcher, Austin Stiesel, steps out to talk to Brett Stiesel. Calm him down a little bit, maybe. Bases still loaded for the Vikings. Logan Stauffer got a base hit last time up, hit one out to center field, I believe it was. So, young man who started out, Stiesel, with 3 strikeouts in no time at all, now has got 3 walks under his belt. High and inside. Ball 1. There's a strike. 1-1. Just 1 out so far. Strike 2. There's a ball. 2-2. Oh, he got him. Struck him out. So, retires the side, brings him in, and he got himself out of it. Holmen ends up with 1 run, and our score 1-0 as we move to the bottom of the 3rd inning here. Coming up,
bottom of the 3rd for
we'll
Sparta.
take a break, and we'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd inning right after this message. Premier Spine Health and Injury in Holmen has opened a new state-of-the-art chiropractic facility in Holmen. They offer a specialized exam and specific plan to deal with your pain.
Whiplash, concussions, TMJ, carpal tunnel, even headaches and migraines. We work to relieve the pain caused by these symptoms so that you can get back to doing the things that you love.
Set up an appointment today. Your first visit is only $39 and it's donated to the charity of your choice. Call or stop by Holmen's Premier Chiropractic Office, Premier Spine Health and Injury at 814 Main Street in Holmen. Welcome back to Sparta High School as we get ready for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Coming up for Sparta will be the bottom of the order, Isaac Stiesel, the right fielder, followed by Brett Stiesel, the top of the order, and Adam McKee. Here's the throw down to second. Ben Byam still on the mound for the Vikings.
Stepping in, right baseman number
got 2
24,
strikeouts in the
Isaac
last
Stiesel.
inning. So far, only 1 hit by Sparta. And we are back underway. Strike 1 coming off of Byam. Ball 1, 1-1. There's a fly ball that'll drop in there and a base hit for Stiesel. That gets things going here for the Spartans. Now the top of the order coming up. Brett Stiesel comes up. He ground out to first baseman last time. Strike one. Little curveball there by him. Drops it right in there. Strike two. Byam switches it up for a fastball that time. Keeping an eye on Stiesel at first base. There's another fly ball. That's going to drop in there for a base hit. So Sparta getting a rally going here.
Next up,
two base hits in a row. And Adam McKee coming up now. Adam ground out to the third baseman last time. But now runners on first and second and no outs for the Spartans. Tying run at second base. This is Adam McKee. There's a bunt. Oh, it goes way up in the air and caught. Down to second, and the runner gets back safely. So an attempted bunt, but kind of goes
center fielder number 23, Philip Richards,
awry.
up next.
Turns into a pop-up, caught by the catcher. And Phillips Richards up next. Ground out to the shortstop last time up. Was in the first inning. One out, runners at first and second. Ball one. Ground ball to the shortstop, flips it to second. That's one. And did they get him? No, they didn't. Safe at first, but two outs. So Phillips gets on and a fielder's choice.
Next up for Sparta, catcher number 26, Austin Stiesel.
Austin Stiesel up now, the catcher. Got a base hit last time for Sparta, the second inning. Ball one. Runners at the corners, first and third. Two outs. Ball two. There he got the strike, caught the corner there. 2-1. Two and two, got another one. Byam going for the strikeout here. Two outs. He swung at it. Loose ball. Down to first. Got him. So another strikeout for
top of the fourth.
Byam that time. We move to the top of the fourth inning now. And coming up at the top of the fourth will be Brandon Fleury for Holmen, followed by Caleb Mattel, Mason Palmer. And while we're waiting here, we'll take a moment to remind you another one of our sponsors tonight is Edward Jones, brought to you in part by Jerry Bissinger, your Holmen Edward Jones financial advisor on Water Street in Sparta. Learn how he can help you reach your financial goals. Stop by or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, and member SIPC. Well, Sparta had a great game against Brookwood. They beat them most recently 13-3 as they came in tonight's game. And they will take on Toma next, I believe next Monday or Tuesday. Holmen, on the other hand, will head for Onalaska. They play them for the second time coming up on Monday. They beat Onalaska last time, but I believe it was on Viking Field. Now they'll head to Onalaska and play over there. So we'll see if they can beat them a second time. As we mentioned, these two teams tied for first place in the MVC. Sparta will stay with Brett Stiesel on the mound. And Brandon Fleury now steps into the batter's box for the Holmen Vikings.
Brandon Fleury.
Top of the fourth inning. One to nothing. Holmen in the lead by 1 over Sparta. There's a ball. That's a foul ball. That'll go out of play. Right back. Oh, right through the second baseman. Slips through his legs there. And he gets on base. That'll be an error. E4. That'll be an error on the part of the
number 25, Caleb Metal.
Second baseman there. And they'll bring out a pinch runner for Fleury. Ben Reichert, the senior, will come out and run for him. And up next for Holmen is Caleb Mattel. Flied out to center field last time. Runner on first. No outs. Foul ball. Mason Palmer on deck. Bottom of the order, and then we'll move to Kevin Cable at the top of the order. Time called. All right, here we go. That's one's going deep. It's going deep. It's going to fall in there. Base hit. Runner's headed to third, and he'll slide. Nope, he'll just come in standing up and make it into third base. So a double. A double for Caleb Mattel.
Next up for Holmen, second baseman number 2, Mason Palmer.
And now Mason Palmer comes up, the bottom of the order with 2 men on. Second and third, both in scoring position. No outs. Palmer can get a deep fly ball. We could easily see a run, score, maybe 2. Base hit scores 2 for sure. Well, not for sure, but... Oh, there's a pop fly, and it is... Ooh, could have been caught, but not quite there. Hunter Steinhoff went after it, but I think he lost it in the sun, frankly. There's the bunt. Ooh, goes foul. Looked like it was just going to trickle down the third baseline, but it trickled over the line and out of bounds. Strike 2. Oh and 2. Another pop fly. Steinhoff going after it again. almost to the fence. Tough one to try to catch. Count stays 0-2 against Mason Palmer. Little change up there. Stiesel, but ball 1-2. There's another foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. There's a ground ball. Second baseman's got it. He'll go to first with it. No play at the plate. The runner stays at third and second, so Palmer grounds
Top of
out.
the order, center fielder number 11, Kevin Cable.
So top of the order coming up, Kevin Cable. Doubled last time as he hit a long ball or dropped one right in there into left field. One out, runners at second and third. Top of the batting order now up for the Vikings. Foul ball. One and one, the count. Whoa, there's a ball. 2-1. Three and one. Fly ball, that's going up high towards center field, and it is caught. Here comes the runner. He's headed for the plate. Can he get in there? And he does. He'll score a run. So 2-0 Holmen now.
Next up,
Cable gets himself an RBI. And our score now 2-0. Rylan Wall now with 2 outs. Runner on second. Wall got walked last time he was up. There's a foul ball headed into the neighbor's yard. Strike one. And inside there. 1-1. Ooh, that one hit in the dirt. 2-1. Down to third, and did he steal? Made it in safely. Stolen base. So now the runner down at third base. And Wall's still up. There's a strike. And another foul ball. And another foul ball. Two strikes. And he tipped that one too. So Wall really protecting that plate there, keeping himself in this ball game now. Got a strikeout and a walk to his name so far today. There it is. Base hit out to right field, brings in another run. The Vikings go up 3-0 now.
Next up, third baseman number 7, Cameron Weber.
Cameron Weber coming up now. Struck out in the first inning, sacrifice bunt in the third. Let's see what he does this time. 2 outs. Just a runner on first now. Strike one. Foul ball. Strike two. There's another foul ball. That's going to go out of play. One and two the count now to Cameron Weber. There's a fly ball. It's going foul. Oh, they couldn't get under it. Nice effort, though, by Isaac Stiesel. He came tearing over there. Couldn't quite get to it. Count stays 1 and 2 to Cameron Weber. 2 outs. There's a fly ball. Center fielder's after it. Nope, it's going to drop in there and a base hit for Weber. Nope, make that a double. Goes all the way to the warning track. The runner's coming home to third, and he'll walk across the plate as Weber walks into third base on a triple. He hit that one all the way to the warning track that time. And another run coming in for the Vikings. 4-0 now. And we're going to have a few words, I think, with the pitcher out there, with Brett Stiesel, see how he's doing. Just discuss things a little bit. Coming up for the Holmen Vikings, I believe, is Nevin Wall, the number 4 hitter. Got a walk last time up, flied out to the third baseman the time before that. Top of the fourth inning, 2 outs, 4-0 Holmen. A lot of baseball coming your way from KQEG next week. Let's see, we're going to have a doubleheader on Monday. West Salem will be at Luther, provided we don't get snowed out. We hope to have a doubleheader for you. And then Thursday we go across the river to La Crescent as Plainville Elgin Millville takes on the La Crescent Lancers. That'll be a 5 o'clock game. The doubleheader on Monday is a 4 o'clock game. You can watch our games live, as you know, at our website, kqegtv.com. You can also go there for a complete schedule. There's the first pitch to Wall. Ball 1. Runner on third, so Vikings would like to bring in one more. Goes outside, ball 2. High and outside, ball 3. Stiesel having some trouble finding that strike zone at the moment. And he walks him.
Next up, right fielder number 28, Adam
So that's going to
Quam.
bring up Adam Quam. Adam struck out in the second inning, got a walk in the third inning. And now we've got runners at the corners. 2 outs. Quam is up. There's a strike. Stiesel with 4 strikeouts so far and 4 walks. Oh and 2. Foul ball. There's a strike. Got him. So Stiesel is able to pitch his way out of that one. But not till after the Vikings pick up 3 runs, and our score 4-0. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more in just a moment. Stick around, everybody. 4-0 Holmen is our score. Premier Spine Health and Injury in Holmen has opened a new state-of-the-art chiropractic facility in Holmen. They offer a specialized exam and specific plan to deal with your pain.
Whiplash, concussions, TMJ, carpal tunnel, even headaches and migraines. We work to relieve the pain caused by these symptoms so that you can get back to doing the things that you love.
Set up an appointment today. Your first visit is only $39 and it's donated to the charity of your choice. Call or stop by Holmen's Premier Chiropractic Office, Premier Spine Health and Injury at 814 Main Street in Holmen.
You know that Boyer's is a small family business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection.
Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson here at Sparta High School for you. Bottom of the fourth inning now. Sparta coming up with a 4-run deficit, 4-0 our score. And up first for the Sparta Spartans, Nick Church. Strike 1. Nick got a walk last time up. We're in the middle of the batting order for Sparta. Ben Byam still on the mound for the Vikings. 2-1 the count. That's a little high. Had some heat on it, but just a little bit out of reach, out of the strike zone. 3-1. There's the strike. Full count coming up. 3-2 now to Nick Church. Sparta needs to get something going here, that's for sure. Foul ball. Out of play. Got him. Got him swinging at it. Strike 3.
Next up, designated hitter number 29, Ethan
Kruger coming up next, the DHer. Stepping in for Hunter Steinhoff, the first baseman. Struck out last time up. See if he can do better this time. There's a ground ball. Got to run in to get it. Shortstop picks it up, throws it to first. Wow, well played by Rylan Wall there.
Left fielder number 1, Jess Sullivan up next.
That one was just kind of slowly moving through the grass. He had to come in on it pretty fast and then get it over to first in a hurry. So 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Jess Sullivan, who struck out last time up. Into the dirt that time. There's a strike. Strike 2. There's a ball. 2-2 the count now. Yeah, now full count, 3-2. Still a stiff breeze coming out of left field, it looks like. Kind of across the outfield out there. Foul ball. Keeps it in there. 3-2 the count. 2 outs. Got him. Curveball. Puts it away, and that brings us to the top of the 5th inning coming up in just a moment.
Top of the 5th will bring up Stoffer, Fleury, and
take a moment here and remind you that
Vikings.
another one of our sponsors today and throughout this entire season has been Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services, serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years now. Traditional services or prearranged funeral plans. It's comforting to know they'll be there when you need them. That's Schumacher Kish in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Cremation and Funeral Services.
Channel 12 on Ascentec out of La Crescent.
So we will move to the top of the 5th inning now, and the Vikings coming back up once again. Leading off will be Logan Stoffer, followed by Brandon Fleury and Caleb Mattel. Towards the bottom of the order.
New pitcher in for Sparta, number 15, Hunter Steinhoff.
New pitcher out there. Steinhoff moves over from first base to take over the pitching spot. It looks like Brett Stiesel has moved to first base. So Stiesel had faced 23 batters, could very well have made it to that 100 pitch count. We'll see how Steinhoff does. 4-0. Holmen in the lead. Hey, don't forget, coming up May 12th, we start our next race as the La Crosse Speedway gets things rolling. For their regular season, May the 12th, they'll actually have the race, of course, on Saturday night. We'll have it for you on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. Some exciting NASCAR racing. Boy, the Frostbuster, they had 27 late models out there. What an exciting night that was. So we hope that if you can't make it out to the races, be sure to watch it Sunday night at 7 o'clock right here on KQEG TV. Here we go. Logan Stauffer got a base hit in the second inning, struck out in the third. See what he does here. Outside, ball one. Outside again, ball two. Steinhoff, a senior left-hander for the Spartans. There's the strike. 2-1. Ground ball. First baseman's got it. He'll dash over to first and tag it out. So Stauffer grounds out to first. And that brings up Brandon Fleury. Fleury got on base on an error by the second baseman last time up, and a base hit in the second inning, so he's 2 for 2 so far as getting on base. That one goes into the dirt, ball one. Fly ball, that's going deep. Oh, and it'll drop in there, too. That'll be a double for Fleury. He puts on the steam, comes into a stand-up double there to left field. So,
left fielder, number 25,
put a man in scoring
Caleb
position out
Mattel.
there as Caleb Mattel comes up, and he doubled last time he was up. Also hit a deep one to left field. We're going to get a pinch runner in there for Fleury. Ben Reichert again. So this is Caleb Mattel, the junior left fielder for the Vikings. One out. Ball one. Ball two, high and outside. There's a strike. 2-1. Ooh, I think he tipped that one. 2-2. Ooh, tried a little curveball, got away from him though. 3-2 the count now. Fly ball. Center fielder heading over for it, and he's got it. 2 outs.
Next up, second baseman number 2, Mason Palmer.
Mason Palmer coming up now. He's been up twice, ground out both times. Once to the pitcher and once to the second baseman. So he's due. Two outs. Man on second. 4-0 Vikings. There's a fly ball. That one's going to be picked off by the first baseman. He's under it. He's got it. 3 outs. So bottom of the 5th inning coming up now. Our score 4-0.
Bottom of the 5th will bring up Oswald,
Vikings
Isaac
in the lead.
and Brett Stiesel for the Spartans.
Spartans need to get something going here, so we'll take a break. Back after this.
Hey, Race fans, it's the voice, Dan Dyke, along with Paul Reichert and Billy Knocknalls. We are ready for year number 9 of Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
It's going to be a great season. We're going to have drivers from La Crosse and Toma tell you about how their season's going, and maybe a couple of different guests along the way, too.
If there's a race at a track in about 4 states, we're going to be there. I'll be announcing there. The video cameras are going to be going full force, and you'll see them Thursday through Sunday. Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing. Hey, race fans, it's the voice, Dan Dyke, along with Paul Reichert and Billy Knocknalls. We are ready for year number 9 of Big Boar Barbecue presents.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson here at Sparta High School. Our score 4-0. We're moving to the bottom of the 5th inning. Spartans coming up. Starting out with Oswald Tanner, I believe. And then Isaac Stiesel, and we'll number 3 in the hole, Brett Stiesel. So it's the 8 batter, the 9 batter, and then the number 1 batter. On the mound for the Vikings, still Ben Byam. Byam with, I believe, 5 strikeouts. Pitching a pretty good game. Only faced 16 batters so far. Down to second base it goes. All right, we are ready to get underway here. Bottom of the 5th inning.
All right, stepping in, third baseman
Sparta.
number 12, Tanner Oswald.
Oswald leading things off. He ground out to the shortstop last time up. Ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3 in a row. And he walks him. So Sparta gets a man on base right away. And that'll bring up Isaac Stiesel next as Tanner Oswald walks on down to first base. I am having a little trouble here finding that strike zone. Another one. Ball 2. There's the strike. 2-1. Foul ball up and out of play. Strike 2. See, the Vikings are warming up somebody out there in the bullpen. Looks like Jake Lease. Yep, number 23, Jake Lease. Big senior. There's a foul ball again. It's like 2-2 to Isaac Stiesel. 3-2, full count. It's a little short fly ball. Can they get it? Nope. Foul ball. Three and two. Ooh, that's a walk. So, Byam opens up the bottom of the fifth inning with 2 walks. And brings up the top of the batting order now. Brett Stiesel got a base hit last time up. Hit one out to left field, I believe. Runners at first and second now. No outs. Foul ball. Ooh, in the dirt. That's a ball and could tie up the runner now. They got him. Runner hesitated, came halfway to third, stopped, and ended up in the hot box. Tried to get back to second, and they tagged him. Tanner Oswald, 1 out. Still have a runner at first. And Brett Stiesel is up. 1-1. Ooh, that was high. 2-1. In the dirt. 3-1. We very well could see a change in pitcher here for the Vikings. Any minute now. If he walks another one. And he did. So they put Stiesel on base.
Shortstop number 4, Adam McKee.
Fleury's going to step out there, talk to Byam. All right, the coach is going to stay put. See if his catcher can settle him down. Runners at first and second now. 1 out. And Adam McKee coming up. McKee tried to bunt last time up, but he hit the ball, caught it on the top of his bat, and it just turned into a little pop fly that got caught. There's a ball. It's loose down to third, and he comes in safe. Stolen base. Runners move to second and third on a wild pitch. I see another one warming up out there for Holmen now. Looks like Dylan Westcott is throwing some pitches. And they just sent Jackson Hughes out there to warm up too. So I think we're going to see a pitching change here pretty soon for the Vikings. Runners at second and third. Infield first baseman Plains in tight. Looking for that bunt. There's a strike. 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. There's a strike. Got him.
Next up, center
So,
fielder
2
number
outs.
23,
That
Phillip
brings
Richards.
up Phillip Richards, the center fielder. Still have runners at second and third. Base hit out of Richards could bring in 2 runs. There's a ground ball. Gets past the shortstop out into the center field. The play's at the plate. 1 runner scores. And the other runner will make it down to second. Base hit to center for Phillip Richards.
Next up for Sparta, catcher number 26,
And
Austin
now Sparta
Stiesel.
puts one on the board, so we've got 4-1. And up next for Sparta is Austin Stiesel. Struck out last time, got a base hit in the second inning. And there's another base hit. Another run comes in, that's 1. Throw it to the plate. Oh, a short throw just didn't make it in there, and Sparta scores 2. And we've got a ball game, 4-3.
Next up for Sparta, second baseman number 14, Nick Church.
That'll bring up Nick Church now. Sparta got a rally going here, 4-3. Tying run is on first base. They're going to send in a pinch runner for Stiesel, the catcher. And, well, I don't know. That might be Lane Cast. Number 3. So, Nick Church at the plate. Struck out last time, got a walk in the second inning. Tying run at first base. Ball 1. Down to first. Ooh, he almost overthrew the first baseman there. A good save by Logan Stauffer. The throw was a little bit high as they try to pick off the runner at first. There's a strike. 2-1. In the dirt, and it gets away from the catcher, so the runner will make it down to second without any trouble. And it's 3-1 to the batter. Byam already has 3 walks in this inning. There's the strike. 3-2 now, full count. There's a fly ball to center field, and it is caught. And that retires the side. Nick Church tagged that one pretty good, just not quite far enough.
Top of the order.
And that brings us to the
Holmen
end of the 5th inning. As we head to the top of the 6th inning now, our score 4-3. Sparta putting on 3 runs, leaving 1 man on. Picking up a couple of hits and a few walks that time. Looks like Hunter Steinhoff will return to the mound for Sparta. And the Vikings will start at the top of the order with Kevin Cable, Rylan Wall, and Cameron Weber. Well, once again, next week, it looks like we've got a pretty full week coming your way as we bring you a doubleheader on Monday. West Salem will be at Luther for a doubleheader, so a Cooley contest there. And then on Thursday, we head across the river to La Crescent as Plainview Elgin Millville takes on the La Crescent Lancers. That game at 5 o'clock on Thursday. The doubleheader will start at 4 o'clock on Monday. You can go to our website, kqegtv.com, if you'd like to check our entire schedule out. But I will tell you to keep in mind that weather can change our intentions very quickly. Just as yesterday, we got this game was rained out and moved to today.
Number 11, Kevin Cable.
All right, here we go. Kevin Cable steps into the batter's box. It's 4-3, Holmen by 1. Steinhoff on the mound for the Spartans. Cable swings at the first one, strike one. Cable flied out last time up. Doubled in the third inning. Flied out in the first. There's a hit out to the left field. That'll get him on base. And Cable opens things up with a base hit.
Next up, shortstop, number 17, Ryland Wall.
That brings up Ryland Wall. Got a base hit last time up. Hit one out to right field. There goes the runner, headed down to second. Can he beat it out? And he does. Gets in safe. Throw was a little bit short of the base. So the second baseman had a tough time fielding that. So Cable got some good legs on him there. Gets down to second. There's a ball. Foul ball. Out of play. One and two. Another foul ball. Umpire found another ball laying back there, decided to pick it up. All right, here we go. 1 and 2. Ryland Wall. Hits that fly ball really high. Left fielder's under it. He's got it. 1 out. Jess Sullivan was there, pulls that one in, and 1 out. Runner on second still for the Vikings, and brings up Cameron Weber. Hit a triple last time up, really got things moving for the Vikings. Cable scores. Cameron Weber with a double.
Designated hitter number 8, Nevin Wall, stepping in for the Vikings.
So 5-3 now for the Vikings. Top of the 6th inning. This is Nevin Wall. Oh, that one almost straight up. Catcher's under it. Oh, he dropped it. Hard to pull that one in when you're looking up into the sky like that, and it bounced right out of his glove. There's a fly ball down the first baseline. Nope, drops. That's going to be foul. That's a ball. Ooh, that's a high flying ball coming down to the third baseman, and he's got it.
Next up for the Vikings, right fielder number 28.
2 outs.
Adam Quam.
Runner on second still. Adam Quam coming up now. Adam got on base on a walk, but otherwise he struck out twice so far today. There's a fly ball. Center fielder. Got it. So Adam Quam flies out, and that retires the side. And we head to the bottom of the sixth inning. Our score 5-3 now as the Vikings put up another run during that inning. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the bottom of the sixth inning right after this.
You know Boyer's Furniture. We've been in business over 100 years selling quality furniture at budget prices. But who's choosing the furniture we're selling?
We picked out sofas, and more sofas. We picked out love seats, and more love seats.
We picked out recliners,
And more recliners.
Dining room furniture.
bedroom furniture.
With buyers like these and USA brands like Ashley, Marshfield, and Best, you can't do better than Boyer Furniture.
Hey, Race fans, it's the voice, Dan Dyke, along with Paul Reichert and Billy Knocknalls. We are ready for year number 9 of Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
It's going to be a great season. We're going to have drivers from La Crosse and Toma tell you about how their season's going, and maybe a couple of different guests along the way, too.
If there's a race at a track in about 4 states, we're going to be there. I'll be announcing there. The video cameras are going to be going full force, and you'll see them Thursday through Sunday. Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing. Hey, Race fans, it's the voice, Dan Dyke, along with Paul Reichert and Billy Knocknalls. We are ready for year number 9 of Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
It's going to be a great season. We're going to have drivers from La Crosse and Toma tell you about how their season's going, and maybe a couple of different guests along the way, too.
If there's a race at a track in about 4 states, we're going to be there. I'll be announcing there. The video cameras are going to be going full force, and you'll see them Thursday through Sunday. Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing. Hey, Race fans.
And Kruger.
All right, we've got a new pitcher for the Vikings out there, number 16, Dylan Westcott. Stepping up onto the mound now. Facing his first batter, and that would be Ethan Kruger, the designated hitter for Sparta. Ground out to shortstop last time up, struck out in the second inning. It's a fly ball. Second baseman calls, nope, first baseman's got it.
Next
So
up for
Kruger
Sparta, left fielder
flies
number
out.
1, Jess Sullivan.
That'll bring up Jess Sullivan. Jess has struck out twice so far tonight. He's had some great play, though, out in left field there. 5-3 our score. Holmen up by 2. Strike one. Foul ball. Strike two. Oh, strike three, excuse me. Struck him out. 3 strikeouts for Jess Sullivan today. Tanner Oswald coming up now. Tanner got a walk last time, but was tagged out at second when he tried to steal third. Foul ball. Strike one. Ball one. Again, if you're watching on the internet, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. Just click the little red button there that says subscribe, and whenever we go live with a game, you'll get a little note on your phone letting you know that KQEG just went live, whether it's baseball, football, or basketball, whatever we're doing. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel. 2-1, the count now. Ground ball. Third baseman's got it. Can he get it to first in time? And he does. 2 outs. Bottom of the order now coming up for Sparta. Isaac Stiesel.
Top of the 7th.
Stiesel. Ooh, that was 3 outs. I'm sorry, you're right. 3 outs. We're done.
We'll bring up
top of the 7th inning coming up.
And Matt Hall.
So we'll start out with Stauffer, Fleury, and Mattel for the Vikings. Top of the 7th inning. 5-3. Holmen by 2. And the Spartans will stay with Steinhoff on the mound. Down to second it goes, and we're ready to get underway. Stauffer is 4th time up at bat here today. Ground out last time up. Struck out once and got a base hit. So he is 1 out of 3 so far. Holmen will try to add a few more runs, protect that lead. There's strike one. Strike two. There's a nice hit out to right field. Did he catch it? He did. He caught it. Nice catch. Isaac Stiesel pulls that one in out there in right field, and 1 out.
Now stepping in for the Vikings, catcher number 3, Brandon Fleury.
Brandon Fleury up next. Got a double last time up. Got on base on an error in the 4th inning and got a base hit in the 3rd. So he is 3 for 3 at bat today. Ground ball, it looks like. Is that going to go foul? No, they're going to say that's fair. Boy, that was close.
Left fielder number 25, Caleb Mattel, now up for the Vikings.
Base hit to the 3rd baseman. Kind of hit that base and popped right up in the air. They'll send in Reichert once again to pinch run for Fleury. And Caleb Mattel is up. Mattel is 1 out of 3 at bat today. Got a double in the 4th inning. Over to first. He gets back safely. There's a strike. They go after the man at first again, but he gets back. Nice quick throw by Stiesel down to first base. Knocks that one out into center field, and it'll be a base hit for Mattel.
Next up, second base.
Bottom of the order coming up now, Mason Palmer. Mason is 0 for 3 today, ground out a couple times and flied out to the first baseman last time. Now we're going to get a pinch hitter. I take that back. Coming in for Palmer will be Drake Shams, Jr. at Holmen. He'll come in for number 2. Pinch hit. Five to 3, the score. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Ten hits so far today for the Vikings. Strike 1 now. Pops that one up. Oh, missed it. Catcher goes after it, but it was moving around up there. Stiesel unable to pull that down. Strike 2 to Shams. Ball 1, 1 and 2. That one right out to the shortstop, over to second. That's 1, over to first. Did he get him? Got him at second, that's for sure.
Top of the order, center fielder number 11, Kevin Cable.
Sham gets on a fielder's choice. So we've got 2 outs now as they get the man at second. We got a runner at third. Kevin Cable is up. Cable got a base hit last time up. Got a double in the 3rd inning. He is 2 for 2. 2 out of 4 so far today. Top of the order for the Vikings. High and outside. Fly ball to left field, and it is caught. So that retires the side and gives Sparta one more opportunity to tie this up or to win this ball game.
Isaac Stiesel, Brett Stiesel, and Adam McKee.
And it'll start
for
the bottom of the order with Isaac Stiesel, who got a base hit in the 3rd inning, walked in the 5th. And then we go to the top of the batting order. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the final part of the game tonight right after this.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity Heating and Cooling System.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
No matter where you are.
Right fielder number 24.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Could be anyway, the final part of the game here, final inning of the game. Bottom of the seventh, the score 5-3. Holmen up by 2, going to try and protect a 2-run lead as the Sparta Spartans bring up Isaac Stiesel. Ball 1. Stiesel walked in the 5th inning, got a base hit in the 3rd. And the top of the order will be coming up right after him. There's a strike, 1-1. That is Dylan Westcott on the mound for the Vikings now. Take the place of Ben Byam, who pitched the first 5 innings. 1-2. Connects with that one. It's going to go foul. Count stays 1-2. Another foul ball into the neighbor's yard. 1-2. Ball 2. 2-2. He walks him. So there's the start
number 13, Brett Stiesel.
of the rally that the Spartans need as Stiesel gets on. That brings up Brett Stiesel. Got a base hit in the 3rd inning, walked him in the 5th, and ground out in the 1st. Ball 1. Dylan Westcott, basketball player also for the Vikings. Junior at Holmen. Wow, he nails that one out into center field. Good hit. Bobbled by the center fielder. He'll throw it to 3rd. So, runners at 1st and 2nd. The tying run on first base for the Spartans.
Number 4, Adam McKee.
Brings up Adam McKee. Struck out last time up. Got a ground out the 1st inning. Tried to bunt in the 3rd inning, but he just kind of popped it up. Strike 1. Westcott needs to bear down. Ground ball, that's headed to 2nd. He steps on 2nd, over to 1st. They got him. Double play. Wow. McKee hit right into that, though.
Sparta center fielder number 23, Philip Richards.
Hits right into a double play. 2 outs. Runner on 3rd. And that will bring up Philip Richards. Got a base hit last time up. Strike one. Curveball. Strike two. Oh and 2. 2 outs. 5-3, Holmen in the lead. Fly ball. Is it going to drop in there? No. Right fielder comes in. He's got it. And that brings us to the end.
That's the game, ladies and gentlemen.
As Philip Richards flies out to right field, and it brings that game to the end. And our final score here, 5-3. So the Holmen Vikings will move into first place in the MVC. And next they're looking at taking on Onalaska on Monday. Always a big game when those two towns go at it, Onalaska and Holmen. And then we will see Sparta taking on Tomah next. And that's always a big game for Sparta also. So Sparta now moves to number 2 in the conference, and Holmen takes over the top spot in the MVC for now. We'll see if they can hang on to that. Well, that's it from here, folks. Again, our final score, 5-3. I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching High School Baseball on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com. Catch you next time. You've been watching the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Sparta Spartans and the Holmen Vikings. Tonight's game brought to you by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning at 1025 Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Your comfort is their business. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Pizza Corral. Round up the family and head for Pizza Corral in Holmen. Edward Jones and your financial advisor in Sparta, Jerry Bissinger. And Premier Spine Health and Injury on Main Street in Holmen. Get back in the game with Premier Spine Health and Injury. Thanks for watching High School Baseball on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com. You've been watching the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Sparta Spartans and the Holmen Vikings. Tonight's game brought to you by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning at 1025 Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Your comfort is their business. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. Pizza Corral. Round up the family and head for Pizza Corral in Holmen. Edward Jones and your financial advisor in Sparta, Jerry Bissinger. And Premier Spine Health and Injury on Main Street in Holmen. Get back in the game with Premier Spine Health and Injury. Thanks for watching High School Baseball on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com. You've been watching the